With Head Coach Megan Gebbia, Maria Liddane, and Emily Kinneston, a good home win over Holy Cross. Swept them this season. Coach, we'll start with you with just some general thoughts on the game.
Okay. I thought our second half defense was pretty good. We started out the game, it was kind of back and forth, and Holy Cross shot the ball extremely well. And I don't know why that keeps happening to us, but it does. People love to play here. But, you know, we had to kind of rely on Emily and Cecily in the first half. But then in the second half, we had other people step up, which is nice. Maria stepped up. I thought Kalu gave us some really good minutes today. And we did a good job on the boards for the most part. And just got stops. I think, you know, we've been striving towards making our defense better as we head into postseason here in a couple of weeks or a week and a half, whatever. And, you know, trying to get 3 stops in a row multiple times, and we were able to do that in the fourth quarter. We call them turkeys, so we got 3 turkeys in the fourth quarter, and I think that's really where you saw the lead kind of expand. So, yeah, I was pretty proud of how we defended there in the fourth.
And Maria, we'll start with you, and then Emily, just some general thoughts on today.
Yeah, I think today we really focused in on our defense. We've been working, like Coach Meg said, to get 3 stops in a row and really trying to fine-tune the smaller points on the defensive end, because we know that that's going to make the difference down the stretch. And I was really proud of the way that we came together, especially in the second half, to get stops when we needed it. So it all starts there, and that really generates our offense.
I second that. I mean, I think it's good that everyone's stepping up now. I mean, we have different players that are stepping to the plate when we need them, and it's been really helpful. And I think we still have a lot of work to do, and we'll get in the gym tomorrow and get shots up and everything and get back at it next game. Yeah.
All right, open the floor for questions for the student athletes to start.
Maria, 17 points today. Congratulations. What was the difference for you in a game like today, putting up big points like that?
I really think the difference was, those were all really from my teammates. They found me. I didn't really do anything too special, just got some open lanes to the rim. I've got a lot of willing passers on my team, so they found me today, and I managed to get a few points up there.
For both of you, what does a win like this against Holy Cross, a team you guys have struggled against for the past 3 years, feel like?
Feels good. I think the coaches were saying that we haven't beat them here on their home court in however long, 5 years or whatever. So it's a good win, I think, especially going into some tough games against Bucknell and Navy at Bucknell and Navy. But just to get the win and keep the streak going, it feels really good.
This past season, but these past couple games in particular, you guys have looked really connected on the court. Why do you think that is? What do you guys do to get that connection?
It's been a long time coming. I think that we've really focused on being connected, and it's not something that just happens. You have to make a concerted effort. Chemistry takes a lot of process and building and communicating, which we work on during practice, and it's nice to see it coming together after putting that in for the last 2 years and really focusing on it. So I think we have a lot of upperclassmen, and it's starting to pay dividends here in the final stretch.
I know you have, bigger goals in mind, but I just want, if you could take the opportunity to comment on not only the win streak at 17 currently, but to go a perfect 13-0 at home. I mean, that's got to feel really special to you. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. We've had some tough past years, these past 2 years. So, just to kind of overcome that and have a 13-0 record at home, it means a lot to us. It's not for a lack of effort. I think everyone's been putting in the extra mile to try to get us to where we are today, and it's obviously paying off.
Anything else for the student athletes? Okay, you guys can go.
Thank you. Good job.
Thank you.
Can you get out? You're skating.
All right, we'll open the floor for questions for Coach.
How do you feel about tough coaching from the sidelines? Do you think that it'll do some more harm than good sometimes?
Say the first part again.
Tough coaching from the sidelines.
Yeah, it's who knows, I sometimes you try to go in with a certain mindset, and then it flips and you have to change what you do. But this team has taken so much on in the last couple of years that, it almost feels like I'm riding the wave. You know, yes, I mean, I'm the figurehead. I have to make decisions and things like that. But to have this many people as upperclassmen, and being able to just call certain things and they actually run correctly is a great feeling, because it hasn't been that way. And I just feel like, I don't know, this group is a special group. I mean, you could tell by our record. And, you know, I just trying my best not to screw it up for them.
Coach, same question for you that I had for them too. How does it feel for you to beat Holy Cross twice in one season after struggling against them the past few years and watching your team grow to the point where they can execute wins against a tough matchup like this?
Well, for me, it was a box to check. I felt like, you know, it was the same thing with the Army. You know, we hadn't swept them. And, you know, there's certain things that, you know, you think about, and will it ever happen? And I know this was a big game for Holy Cross. It was a big game for Bill. He's trying to get his 600th win, and, you know, you don't want it to be against you, but you want it for him and all that stuff. But it's huge. They like to play here. Holy Cross usually plays well here. That's what I remember of them. And so we went into this game saying, I don't care what place they're in at this point, they are going to compete, and they have great players, and they're well coached, and they just change things on you. And it never seems like it flows well when we play Holy Cross. But today in the second half, I would say halfway through the third quarter on, it just felt like we were in a rhythm.
Anything else for Coach?
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.